get you, honey, right round when you're done. I'm trying to protect you from the lies that you have won. Train wreck's always sunny, you're second to none. So don't you fall alone, alone.
Hey everyone, a very good morning. So today we were planning to head off to JB via Woodland checkpoint. So we made a mistake. I mean, it's a moving traffic, but yet, you know, it's horrible, especially when you ride a class 2 bike. You know, because of this heat emission, as well as all the other exhaust fumes and stuff. It's very suffocating to be in this situation, but I guess this is the price you have to pay to enter Malaysia. That's why it's better to take Tuas checkpoint compared to Woodlands, because Woodlands is a very mainstream checkpoint and people often use this. But I guess it's a moving one. It's not really that bad, because I've been in situations where it stops completely. But the annoying part would be that you know, as we progress further into that clearance bay, this lane will start to narrow down. So if you're riding, I would suggest keep it either on the right or the left. Don't be in the middle like me, because when you're riding a class 2 bike, like I said, if you're not wearing long pants, you know, you could easily kena heat burns, because the middle one is the one which you get squeezed. And also you have to be careful when you like place your feet on the ground, because see, this is what I was talking about. It's getting narrower and narrower. People just might run over your legs, so better be careful, and if you can, just leave one foot on the ground just to be on the safe side. And if you really love your bike, you know, it's a bit torturous here, because another thing that annoys me is that people tend to be very close with each other, right? So sometimes they might, you know, bang into your number plate, and you wouldn't even be aware until like you have to alight from the bike and then realize your number plate is bent. So which is also a bit fucked up, if you ask me. People will become very aggressive. The guy from the left or right, whoever wants to come in, you know, will try to cut you in. Okay, never mind, let's go after this guy. Right, now at least things are more structured, you know, you can just follow a single queue. So when you go to Woodlands checkpoint, right, don't be blindly following a queue. You should know where the queue heads up to, because sometimes, you know, the queue would be merging with another lane, and after you're waiting for so long, you realize that, you know, it's actually waiting for nothing. Hey guys, so we just cleared the customs. Now we are heading off to the Malaysian side clearance. Okay lah, so like I was saying, it's not that bad. It's moving traffic, but despite that, you know, a lot of fumes, cigarette fumes, exhaust fumes, and all those craps will make it hard for you guys to breathe. So it's not really a very pleasant situation to be in, but it's just temporary, right? So it should be fine. But I can't imagine, you know, like those who commute in the morning back and forth to Malaysia and Singapore, really, you know, it's really torturous for them, and they should be, and they are brave-hearted, like, to be honest. Because if you like go through the same situation for like 1 or 2 months straight, I wouldn't be surprised if you kena lung cancer from all these exhaust fumes and cigarette fumes. Okay, we have cleared the Malaysian side as well. Actually, it's very annoying, like my, you know, the wired mic, right? To adjust it properly, just to ensure that it doesn't obstruct my helmet movement and stuff is really annoying, because when I tighten the wire, I couldn't freely turn my head, and which is a bit dangerous, because especially when you are checking for blind spots and stuff, it's not a very advisable thing. So I need to get the wireless mic soon. But anyways, yeah, we are entering Malaysia now, so it's great. And when you turn around in the tight corners, have a habit of looking behind, because you would never know whether there is a bike behind you. And the good thing about entering Woodlands checkpoint is that all the money changer, petrol stations, I mean, you do have nearby to us checkpoint, but what I'm trying to say is there are more options for you, because you're straight away entering the town, right? So that's why. And guys, when you go as a group, and if you have a friend who entering Malaysia for the first time, try to slow down a bit, because the traffic lights duration is, unlike Singapore, can take very long time to change back to green again. So if you get stuck in the traffic light, if your friend gets stuck in the traffic light, then you might start panicking. I mean, if this is the first time. So always have a plan, like in case if the traffic light turns red, just let them know that you'll be waiting for them right in front. So this gives them a peace of mind. And in terms of the traffic, since it's like 8:24 in the morning, not that crowded. Now, one more thing which you guys need to look out for is that getting into accident in Malaysia, right, can be quite chala. I mean, getting into accident even in Singapore can be quite chala. But what I'm trying to say is that in terms of insurance claim and other things, can be a headache if you get into accident with those foreign vehicles. So that's why be extra cautious and try not to fool around a lot. I know that restrictions here are fairly simple compared to Singapore, but despite that, we should always know our limits and shouldn't push beyond. It's the place here. Yeah, this is quite scary to be honest. It looks as if like those scrapyard where they steal your bike and sell for parts. Man. Hope our bikes are safe when we park here. Oh, I see an ATV in front. I think that should be it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, can ah? Well, the guy say, well, depends on the morning. If very crowded, then cannot get slot. This place look like they steal your bike and sell for parts.
Yeah.
I don't know. You want to WhatsApp the person? Oh, they gone for a session, is it? Yeah. The car is on, man. Yeah. So guys, here we are, finally in the ATV. So it's a bit, we did a crash course on how to ride this ATV for 10 minutes. And here we are in the rugged terrain. Hopefully I don't crash into people. Okay, so it's quite scary to ride this, to be honest. welcome to this ATV session. It looks amazing, right? So apparently it was in I was in the slope just now, and I thought how this car was this ATV vehicle was hanging. So apparently it was engaged in park gear, and they changed it to drive, and now things are stabilizing, so I'm becoming more and more comfortable. So if you realize, right, this is not like a regular motorcycle setup where you give in throttle to move. It's more like the accelerator is like the button. If you see my right hand thumb, it's like as if I press more, it will go faster. If I stop pressing, it will stop. So it's on, rather than the throttle. I don't know why they came up with this sort of acceleration method, but it's amazing. So in case you're wondering how many cc is my ATV is, right, it's actually 400. I wanted to go in for the 200, but apparently they run out of how do I put it? They run out of stock. I mean, people rented it, so that's why. The reason why I'm stuttering now is because unlike motorcycle, right, the balance is a bit off. I'm still getting used to this this vehicle. So that's why I'm just still slowly concentrating on how this thing. So I'm still slowly like getting used to it. That's why, especially when you maneuver those bumps and stuff, it's not as easy as it seems, because you have to give throttle and balance it at the same time. So it requires a lot of coordination. I mean, after all, it looks simple, but it's not. So I guess this is one of the fun activities you can do with your family and friends. And of course, if you got young kids, then it's not advisable. But if you have toddler or whatsoever, you can pillion them as well. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's ATV after all, so it's fun to ride, but you need to be a bit cautious. So for today's terrain, they say that there might be a section where we need to go through this river part, which I'm a bit nervous about, but let's see how it goes. But you do have people guiding you in front as well as back, so in case you're stuck or whatsoever, you can always ask them for guidance. It shouldn't be an issue. Okay, slowly. It's dangerous. Sorry? Oh. Okay guys, I made it. Thank God. All praises go to Almighty. Oh man. Shit, that was really intense, man. It might look simple to you guys by looking at the video, but it's not like that. Right, so I think we can accelerate a bit. Yeah. We should really take our own sweet time to go. Oh, fuck. Right. Looks like those Adventure Cove stream, right? Or this Wild Wet. Oh fuck, so nice. Nice. So I guess this is how it feels like to drive or ride during flooding. But the scary part about riding in this sort of terrain is that you wouldn't know whether there are humps or like potholes within this river bank. So if you can't see that, and if your tire got stuck into the shit, then good luck lah. But I guess you should be fine, because like anyways, this is not like unexplored territory, right? People have come here so many times before, and this is like the one of the trial they suggested, so you should be fine, I guess. This is like a proper I don't know how you call this, off-roading session, I guess. I don't know whether the river is man-made, because it seems like it doesn't have any stream. So we are going at 5 kilometers per hour, in case you're wondering how fast we are going. And the water is like you see, as you can see in front, like it's not that deep lah, to be honest. So I don't think it will stall the engine. It's getting narrower. Shit, man, it's really scary. And I don't want to like, I'm wearing shoes, right? So I'm not wearing those boots, and I still need to makan after this. Hopefully I don't get wet. And when you're like riding in this sort of like flooded areas or river or whatever, hopefully we won't ride in those river areas in the actual road, but I'm just saying, like, if you happen to like drive in those flooded areas, the first thing is not to go fast. There's always like accelerate at a steady pace so that the engine keeps running. And of course, the first thing is, if you can avoid riding in this sort of thing, then better avoid. But anyway, this is ATV, so I think it's meant to do this sort of thing, so it should be fine. I guess we are coming out from water. Feels as if like I'm riding a boat. Okay, we come out of water and we are entering water again. Nice. That's the thing, right? You see, this is the funny part, guys. Like, in order to get a license, you need to go like freaking 22 lessons of motorcycle before they issue you a license. But you see, to ride a ATV, 10 minutes of briefing, and here we are. They don't care whether you got motorcycle license or not. 10 minutes of briefing on how to give acceleration and maneuver, and here we are exploring Amazon rainforest. So this shows that actually you don't need long, like 20 lessons or so, to like learn something. You can pick it up quite fast. But okay. Oh yeah. Shit. Right. Oh yeah. Okay, we made it. Just a last little stretch to cover. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Whoa, we made it with a breeze, man. Yes. So I guess this is where the skills plays. For those who have motorcycle license, we are far more advanced. No lah, cannot be overly confident. Later kena big time. So, but I think I might know the reason. Like I was keep repeating myself, the momentum is the issue. Like you shouldn't be stopping in the mud area. If you, the moment you stop, and that's it, you're screwed. Momentum is the key, momentum is the key, momentum is the key, momentum is the key. Yes, momentum is the key. Oh fuck. So I cannot be overly excited. The moment overly excited, kena mud at the back. Okay, I guess this is the end, guys. Finally we are reaching this start-off point where we started. I mean, to be honest, really exhausted, but it was worth the money. I mean, you should definitely check this place out. I'll leave this place location in my description. Of course, there are plenty of ATV options available as well across Johor, but choose the one which you like. I mean, read through the reviews. Personally, this one worked out for me. So yeah, feel free to check it out. Last one. Oh. Oh. Last one, this one, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Hey guys, what do you call this? ATV experience was really amazing. You guys should check it out. So we came here about like 9 plus. By the time we are leaving now, it's going to be 12. You know, they never really rush, to be honest. You know, even though they say it's 1.5 hours, it's more like 2 hours plus. So it was really awesome. You guys should check it out. There are plenty of options available in this Johor for ATV. I'm not saying this is the best, but you know, based on my experience so far, seems to be the good one. But of course, you can just do your own review and stuff and see which one you like. So now me and Gunyong, we are heading back to town area to go makan, and then pump the fuel and head back to Singapore. Today was an awesome experience. Oh fuck. One awesome experience. But need to be careful, I guess. There's a lot of humps here. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching. So we already reached A&W, and this is where we're gonna hang out, and after which you know, I'm gonna head back to Singapore. Once again, thank you so much, and catch you guys in another new episode. Bye bye.